Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and welcome back to the Obsidian Order. We are back in our cathedral. We've done a lot more work in here. We've now got the main area of the cathedral done, including the little... these are the pews. I don't know what these are called. Altars? We've got the little choir seating area so they can have a little sing. I'm not gonna make you suffer with my singing, don't worry. We've even got a little bit of a lore in here, but I'm going to leave that for now as a bit of a teaser because it should tie into the story that I'm currently sort of writing and working on. To any of the Obsidian Order members, if you want to come in and pop your name in the guest log, you are more than welcome to. As far as the rest of the cathedral, we've only got... actually, have I got another? I do. We've only got a little bit more to go on the decoration. We've actually pretty much finished it. It's just a couple of rooms in the tower and things like this. So we've got a little kitchenette type area here, but we're going to have a little cellar that goes down to a meadery or barrels of mead. That is what we're doing there. But we're going to do something a little special this episode. Now, I've been left very, very humbled this past sort of week as I kind of mentioned a little bit about how I mentioned this on Twitter, but I mentioned that I enjoyed ice hockey and was quite interested in the new Seattle team, the Seattle Krakens. Now, Adventure Bee and her mother have been very, very kind and said that they're actually going to send me a little package from the Kraken over to New Zealand. So I would not ever expect anything like that, but the fact that they're willing to do that is extremely, extremely generous, and I'm very, very grateful. So what we're going to do today is I'm actually going to be building them a lovely little property here in Mirram, and that is to say thank you for sharing your world with me. Because you are sharing that world with me, I would like to share my world with you. This is, Mirram, this is a project that I've put a lot of work into, and it feels a lot like home. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to give them a lovely little property down by this little lake islet here. Because what we're going to do eventually is probably spread this all the way around that part of the area as well. But we really need to start getting some properties in here. So I think what we'll do is we'll start replacing some of this with a bit of a boardwalk, so it's at the water's edge. And I'll start putting out a blueprint of what we want to do for this build. We've made a little bit of progress here. I've put in the sort of first story. We're going to have a lot more built onto this yet, but I wanted to see if the basalt and polished basalt would look nice as a house building material. I'm going to say it's growing on me. There's little bits here and there where I'm like, oh, that's not ideal. For example, if I was to knock that out there, if I place it like that, I get a slightly different texture, which I do like. And we can place that in there, but it is a bit of a pain to place and have it facing the way you want it. But as you can see, there's a little bit of difference in the texture here and there, which just kind of blends together quite nicely. So I think I'm going to keep working with that and probably start building up now towards a second floor and see if I can get this attachment on that I want on. I'm sort of mulling over the idea of a little sort of tower at the side of this, but I'm not sure how that will look or how it will fit in with the rest of the sort of steampunky type builds here. The roof is going to be very similar to these styles here, but I feel like with it being sort of at the side here, it needs something to kind of differentiate it from these builds here. So I'm going to play around with that, and I will be back shortly. Well, I managed to do something very, very stupid. I punched an iron golem. No, well, I didn't punch an iron golem, actually. I killed one of the villagers in here, forgetting that there was an iron golem in here, and he punched me pretty much into the last century. We lost a little bit of stuff. We did lose our elytra, and we've lost our boots. I do not know where they went, but it was a frequent situation of him basically camping at the door, and anytime I stepped through to grab my stuff, I got hit, and obviously I didn't grab the boots and the elytra quick enough, and they have despawned. So we now probably have to fight the dragon again in order to get a new set of wings. I don't think anyone's selling them, and I don't think I've got any lying around. Maybe I do. I'll have a check, but the other one is the Netherite. Now that's a bit more of a problem. We do have enough diamonds now. I did get back my diamond. Yes, I did. Okay, good. That was a minor panic moment there. I do have a couple of diamonds, so I can make some diamond boots, and I do have 3 bits of netherite scrap already, so I need 1 more to make that ingot. And then we can get netherite boots again. Yeah, that's kind of put a little bit of a dampener on the day. All I wanted to do was get rid of one of the composters, one of the farmers, which I guess I technically have done now, and put in a stonecutter so I could get bricks without constantly having to deal with clay. Honestly, the stonecutter is one of the best additions to the Minecraft villages. It saves so much time, and I seriously could do with, having bricks on hand, because I do use them a lot here, and with the texture pack it does meld quite nicely with the terracotta, which is what I'm going to be using for this build for Adventure Bee and her mum. And if we head back outside, have I got my bed? Because I'm probably going to need to sleep. Can we do that while we're at it? Oh, it's daytime. Oh, okay, never mind. It was the middle of the night last time I ran out here. It is probably more central out there, so I kind of am expecting to deal with creepers. Don't want to, but yeah, run. I can hear zombies, but I can't see them. If I stand here, what do we got? We've got 2 zombies. That's fine. They can just stand around and burn to death. I will, however, grab these carrots because it was my... Oh, good. I do still have the netherite hoe. Getting extra carrots from here and throwing them at the villagers, trying to get a new trade going. So when we do get a new villager, he should automatically become a stonecutter. That is the theory anyway. I don't know how true that is. I don't really play around with villagers as much as I probably should. Not since the update anyway. Oh, let's get back in. We'll chuck some carrots at these wonderful, wonderful villagers. And I guess hope for the best. If I got any extra carrots in here, maybe? I do have potatoes, and I do have carrots. Let's go with potatoes. We've got a ton of potatoes. We can afford to lose some potatoes. Hi, guys. I didn't just off your friend. Yes, please make a baby. And then we can work on getting bricks more regularly. I really hope that the stonecutter has bricks as a trade. They don't always, as far as I know, have that as a trade. Hooray, we have got a baby villager. Okay, so we'll let them grow up. We'll start making some progress. I did lose bone meal as well. I'm probably going to be noticing I'm losing stuff. I've lost more than what I expected. That's kind of my feeling. I think I had more terracotta too. I feel like I had more terracotta. Well, yeah, a bit of a pain, but it happens in Minecraft. You just got to roll with it. I was going to fly. I can't even drop down. I don't have feather falling anymore. Oh, this is slightly frustrating. Let me go check my storage. Well, zilch, zip, nada. I do not have another elytra. I don't have any levels. We've got the diamond boots, but we need to enchant them. And we also need to hope we get feather falling. So I've got some cobblestone as well. We're going to make some shovels and things and try and get a guaranteed feather falling. That is what I want more than anything, because it makes my life so much easier to basically just yeet myself into the giant hole than to actually try and go up and down like a normal human being would. So I'm going to do a little bit of grinding, and fingers crossed we shall have diamond boots, the old scrub diamond armor, the next time we meet. Thank you, Mad Dog. came to the rescue, offered me some elytra. They were enchanted. They were also free. I was expecting to pay diamonds for it and was told, no, your diamonds are no good here. The price of this is a collab, which, joke's on you, Mad Dog. I would have collabed with you for free. But thank you for the elytra. It was very, very beneficial, especially when it comes to this sort of build. Now, I will show you what I've been doing. We're having a quick progress update. Now, Adventure Bee chose a sort of olive green colour, and I think we've added that in there quite nicely. The red, I kind of went with the bricks, that orangey red colour for the bricks, which just kind of melds quite nicely. It makes it look quite warm, so we've built that up. We've got to put the roof in, and then I want to put in a tower on the side here on this corner, which I think should be pretty easy. I basically want to get the house built up first, and then work on the tower after that, because I want to make it look natural and look like it fits into the design of the house. Do you mind? Let's just get that out, and we might have to deal with you, because I don't trust leaving you there to blow me up as I step through a doorway. But I think once the house is complete, it will give us a better idea of where exactly this tower should go, how big it should be, and how it will kind of tie together with the rest of the build. So I'm going to carry on. Next step should be to show you a bit of the progress on the tower, so that will mean that the house is complete. So I'll see you then. Okay, I know I said I was going to do a bit of a blueprint for the tower, but it just wasn't that interesting just to see that small amount of progress. So instead I've built the tower, and we're coming back for the big reveal. So Adventure Bee, I hope you and your mum like this, but this is your property in Mirram. I like the tower. It adds a certain amount of age to this. It feels like it's a more ancient structure, like this was here as one of the first buildings in Mirram. And I really like how the brick and the olive terracotta actually meld together. So if we head inside, I've actually done quite a bit of decoration. It's just to show you around the outside as well. It's quite nice. But if we head inside, it's fully decorated. We've got our kitchen, we've got our soup, we've got our bread. Very happy. And if we head into the tower, it actually serves a function as the way up and down the build. So if we go up here, we can go right up to the tippy top of the tower. Get a nice little view of the cathedral and other aspects of Mirram. If we head back down here, you can head through to the attic, which is your storage space. It looks very, very nice. I'm happy with that. And if we head back down to the second floor, a nice little hallway, and then down at the end we've got Adventure Bee's room here on the left. We went with the green bed to kind of stick with that green and red theme that we kind of talked about a little bit on Twitter. And then through here we've got another bedroom, this time with the red beds. And I really like how this turned out. And I hope this goes some way to showing my appreciation for what you've done. You know, just me saying, oh, I like this ice hockey team and I like the city of Seattle. For you to actually take that upon yourself to kind of share that world with me, I'm very, very humbled. And I hope this goes some way to kind of repay that, to show that it is extremely valued. It's a very, very kind thing to do. And you will now always have a place of your own in Mirram. I'm going to go grab a sign in a little bit and pop a sign on there as well. But I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I shall catch you next time. Bye for now.